Hi, everybody. Welcome to my YouTube page. I'm Tracie Mahan, and this is going to be a channel segment with Arcturian Daniel. Before we get into the channel segment, I just want to remind you of all the little things going on. Fun things, right? They're fun things. So I am 13 people away from reaching 2,100. When I reach 2,100, there's going to be 3 drawings or 3 names drawn for 3 30-minute readings giveaway, and that was donated by one of the listeners. So it's a lot of fun. If you haven't already put your name down and you would like to be entered for the drawing for the 3 30-minute giveaways, please put your name down below. Make sure you know that, or put down that you want in the drawing, because I've been posting this on other videos as well. And it's important that if you put your name down already on one of those videos, you don't need to do it on this one. But if you do want to be in the drawing, you need to put that, because we're also doing the Q&A live, the question and answers with Arcturian Daniel live, where you're going to put your questions down below. So I have 2 different requests for posts down below. So make sure I know which one you're entering. Just because you post, I don't assume you want to be in the drawing, okay? So make sure I know you want to be in the drawing if you haven't already done that. There's only 1 entry in the drawing, and there's only 1 question for the question and answers. So please limit yourself to 1 question. And if you've already entered the drawing, don't worry about that. You've already been put on the list. Okay, question and answers. That's going to be September 16th, 3 p.m. We're going live on YouTube, right here on YouTube, and we're going to be doing your questions. Now, I'm asking you to put the questions down early. If you're new to my page, you put them down now. We compile them. Judy takes a pendulum and she asks the pendulum what order to put the questions in. So it doesn't matter when you put your questions down. The pendulum might put your question first. So make sure you put your pendulum or put your question down here, because it doesn't necessarily go in the order that they came in. We let spirit decide that, right? And we get to as many, if not all, the questions. I think last time we were able to get to all the questions. I hope we get to as many of them as we can. And so you guys might hear the little puppy in the background crying. If you didn't see the puppy, that's in the last video. My little husky, my little baby Luna. And she might come over here, and if she does, I'll pick her up and show her to you guys. Okay, so the other thing that's going on. Oh, she did come over. Hi, honey. Come here. Come here. Okay, for those that didn't see her in the last video, this is Luna. And she wants to be played with right now, and everybody's sleeping because it's the morning. So this is our little baby, our new addition. She is a delight. We're having a lot of fun with her. And she's been a fun addition to the house. Okay, so let's get to the Arcturian Daniel surprise. That is going to be on September 24th, 3 p.m. And it is donation based. I posted it last night. I set it up last night and went ahead and posted it on social media. Some of you have already signed up. I just want to thank you so much for your generous donations. When you click on the get it now or buy now button, there is a spot there for you to put in the dollar amount. So please know that I know sometimes people miss that. The first time was really rough. The second time, I think everybody kind of got it. Now we're on the 3rd Arcturian Daniel surprise with donations. If you have any problems with that, either send me a little note on social media, or there's links down below for if you meant to donate and you missed it. There's links down below for my PayPal if you want to just donate directly to that. That's where it goes anyway. So just donate there, and that's good. But it is donation based, so whatever works for you. This is meant to, I want to put these out. I try to put them out, well, probably not once a month, but I try to get them out frequently so that everyone can participate that wants to participate. And so I know that sometimes it can get a little piled up on everybody when there's a lot of things to do and a lot of bills to pay and life gets a little rough. So I want to make it available to everybody to go on a Daniel journey. We're in Mercury in retrograde. That started on September 9th. So this particular Daniel surprise, I'm going to guess, is going to be around that, and getting some of this energy balanced out and straightened out during Mercury in retrograde. That being said, take your time, do your things. Mercury in retrograde's not a bad thing. It just says, hey, take a little bit more patience, communicate a little more clearly, take your time, find your words, check over paperwork. If you're doing any kind of contracts or paperwork, check them out. Things come into completion during Mercury in retrograde. A lot of good things will happen. You review, you rethink, you relook, and you reestablish yourself in certain ways. You reconnect with people. It's a great time, right? It's kind of fun when you get in contact with old friends, because all of a sudden you're just kind of thinking about them a lot, right? Okay, let's go get Daniel. Let's go find out what he has to say for the energy going on right now, okay? And thank you everybody that is here supporting me. We're so close to the 2100, right? And then we'll do the drawing for the 3 readings. All right. Let's get Daniel in here. Playtime. That is what we want you to do. Playtime, playtime, playtime. Have fun. Be in the energy of the joy of life itself. Have a good time with love, with life, with things, with all that is around you. If you created a story in your mind, we invite you to do this. Create a story in your mind that says, I live in a fantasy world. I live in a magical fantasy world where all my dreams, all my wishes come true. I am supported by the universe. I can create and manifest all the beautiful things that I had ever wanted and desired. Just play in that. Be playful, be whimsical, be joyful, laugh. That is your assignment today. Find things to laugh about. Find things to find joy in today. Bring yourself into this mystical, magical land. As you create this laughter, as you create this joyful behavior, you are creating love. You are creating high frequencies that are helping to manifest and create a beautiful energy on the planet that is rising the vibrations. If you find yourself dwelling on those negative thoughts, you find yourself diving into the drama of others, you find yourself steeped into the stories, this is happening, that's happening, woe's me, woe's them, woe's us. You are creating, you are manifesting, you are marveling in this energy that is not supporting you in your desires. So we invite you to play that role differently. We invite you to move through this energy differently. We know that all of you are going through your struggles and your hardships and the things that are happening, the world around you that is happening. That is why we want to invite you to play, invite you to be in the imagination, invite you to find delight in the idea that there is a fairy godmother and she's granting all my wishes, right? The universe supports me in all ways possible. Oh, that didn't work out for me. Well, there must be a reason why that didn't work out for me. There must be a better way for me to get to my goals. And what is that way? The design of the energy right now, you need to be aware. You need to be alert to it. Is that what we want to say? Know that the densities that come through, they move through. They're there to surface up the old energy. They're there to surface up sadness, drudgery, to get into those denser energies, depression, sadness, feeling angst, frustration, anxiety. If you are feeling those feelings, it's time to really acknowledge what is creating that. What is creating that? And then when you get into that, what is creating that? Then we ask you to look at it and say, is that a truth or is that a learned behavior? Is this really true? So-and-so said these things and now I'm feeling upset and angry. Did so-and-so truthfully mean what you took it as? Did that really happen? Or did you put meaning behind something that wasn't really there in the first place? Start looking at your responses, your reactions, how you perceive, what is it you're doing, because you create the way you feel through that, right? You're creating the emotion. You can change that emotion with a pure thought, just a simple thought. Change the thought, change the emotion, change the way you are perceiving information, and you change the chemistry around the body. You move that chemistry of angst and anger and anxiety. You can move it, you can change it. As you move into the knowingness of the ability you have to rethink, relearn, readjust, redo the way that you receive energy, the way that you perceive things that are being said or done. What if everything was said or done for you? What if everything was lining up for you? No matter what it appears to be on the outside, no matter what it looks like, even when you are in traffic and you get in your car today and you go, oh, I'm in such a good place today. It feels so good. Oh, the change of the seasons is coming, and I'm just enjoying this change in the seasons and the air that I'm breathing. And you get in your car and you start driving, and some guy cuts you off, or somebody comes flying up behind you and tailgates you, or whatever the other scenarios might be. You hit every red light, right? All the things. What if you decided, hey, that's happening for me because I wasn't being in the moment, I was daydreaming, and this guy cut me off, which brought me right back into this moment. What is it that I need to see in this moment that this person was bringing me into the attention of? I start looking around. What is it? Was it the driver's license, or the plate on the car has maybe a numerical message for you? Or maybe there's a billboard nearby that says something. Or maybe the type of car they were driving was somebody that has a car just like that, and it makes you think about them. Look for the signs, look for the synchronicities. Why did that happen? Why is this event drawing my attention? Could even be that you are in such an expansive place, that you're in such a joyful energy and vibration that you are not a vibrational match for the road that you are on, with all of the people that are disgruntled and unhappy, and they do not see you because you are vibrating at a different frequency. You are transcending into some joy and bliss. So when you get in your car, maybe you say, okay, team, make sure everybody on the road sees me, because I'm in my joy, I'm in my bliss, I'm in my beautiful place. And while I'm driving, I need to be seen on the road. So please make me visible to those who are not resonating at my frequency. Thank you. And you move forward like that. Remember, you can call on all these little helpers, the parking lot angels, as they call them, right? You're heading into town, you need a good parking spot in a place that normally wouldn't have a lot of parking. You just call them ahead. Parking lot angels, please go find me a parking spot in the most perfect place for the direction I am heading. Or if you're going to the grocery store, all right, grocery store angels, please go help me to find everything I need easily, quickly, and that the lines are short and I can get through very fast. And I find everything I need. So you see, time to ask for help, right? If you're forgetting to do that, remember, you are in a free will world. You are in that third dimension with free will. You call in those helpers. You call in your divine counterparts to come in and help you through this day, to clear the obstacles, to move the path to a clear, open pathway, to always be in the right place at the right time, doing the right thing in the highest and best good for everything that you do moving forward. And as you are in these moments, as you are enjoying this bliss, be playful, be happy, be joyful, be love, be kind. Be kind. Tracie read that post today from a friend. Everybody's going through something. Be kind. That's the summary of her post. And it is so true. And what a glorious thing that everybody is going through their things so that they can purge it, so they can clear it, so they can heal from it. knowing that you have the opportunity when this shows up for you. Don't get into the drudgery of, oh, this again. Go, okay, this is showing up again. I'm going to heal it. I love this, that it's showing up for me. I'm going to heal it because I want to be done with this pattern, with this cycle. I'm ready to move forward, ready to leave this behind. I don't need this anymore. The past is now the past. Draw the line. Today is a new day. Be in this, be in this, be in this, be in these moments. Be in the now, be here, be now. Be in the joy. Whatever's happening, wherever it's happening, find your joy. Some of you are going through some troubles. We're tuning in here, and we see some of you are going through some physical challenges. That's hard to be in joy when you're in the physical challenge. We understand that. We do understand that. We want to call in, again, your benevolent, beautiful counterparts. Here's one of the things that we need to remember when you are going through something. It is not as easy as waving the magic wand and wishing it away. There are lessons, there are things for you to learn from these things that you are going through. So if you sit with it and ask, what is it? What is the lesson? What am I learning? And get out of the way. Don't try to figure it out. Don't get into the mind and muddle the mind with all the thoughts of what you think it might be. Clear your mind. Why does my stomach hurt? Clear your mind. Why does my shoulder hurt? Clear your mind. Why do I get headaches? Clear your mind and allow for that answer to come in. Show me, is there something from my past? Show me, is there something from another lifetime? Show me, is there something that's going on in my workplace, in my home life? Show me what it is. What is it that I'm not stomaching? What is it that I'm shouldering? What is it that I'm overthinking? Be as present with it as you can. It may not happen in that moment that you're sitting in meditation. You may set the intention to know the answer, and you may meditate for 20 minutes and nothing comes in, and then you get up and you take a shower and boom, there's the answer. Or you get up and you go to the grocery store, and on your drive there, boom, there's the answer. Or you see something, or you start getting a synchronicity of numbers, of signs, of people, of things that are being said to you, and you start running into the right people, and everybody starts repeating a pattern. It's like, man, you're like the third person to say this to me. And you start to pay attention, and you start the journey to learn why these things are happening. What is it you're actually healing? Some things are buried so deep that your conscious mind would not even fathom what it could be. Something from childhood or something from another life. How would you remember that? Unless you have the patience to clear the mind, move the energy out of the way, let it show up for you. Let it show you in signs. Let it show you in the words that are spoken around you. Let it show you in your meditations and the pictures in your mind. Open yourself up for answers to flow into you. Maybe you even say an affirmation that I am receiving all my signs and affirmations. I am receiving all my synchronicities. I understand them. I see them. I find them. My helpers are really making it so obvious to me that I cannot not see it, right? And so you work with your teams. You conquer these mountains in front of you. You clear the pathways. You move the energy, the clutter, the noise out of the way. Do your best to stay out of the toxic energies, the woe's me and the stories of victimhood. Watch your stories. Stay in a beautiful flow of energy. The answers are going to flow to you. You'll see it. Sometimes people don't realize they're seeing it. Maybe they keep seeing a blue jay. And they're like, wow, that's really weird. I keep seeing blue jays everywhere. Go look it up. What is the meaning of a blue jay? What is the message of the blue jay? Whatever it is that you keep seeing, there's a message there somewhere. You'll find it. We know you will. So with that, beautiful ones, We thank you for being here. We thank you for collecting with us. We thank you for the honor of your presence. For all of you who are in the joy and the bliss that you're experiencing it now, we say thank you for being in those moments and holding the energy so that those who are working towards that can get there even quicker. We thank you for those of you who are working hard at finding your way to that space, because when you reach there, you're going to hold that space for others. And we thank you, and we thank you so much. We appreciate all of you. We know all of you are working very hard. That's, we don't want that word hard. All of you are working very beautifully to hold this energy, to sustain and be in the energy of these frequencies of the fifth dimension. We thank you for everything that you do on this planetary earth at this time. We can feel Tracie saying, I got to get to work. You guys got to get out, right? And that is why the words are stumbling right now. But we could go with her because we know that she has plenty of time. She has plenty of time. And so we thank you. Thank you. We will let Tracie have her body back at this time. And we thank everyone for clicking that like button for her to help her get this video spread around so that we can all reach the goals and have beautiful interactions with everybody. Thank you so much. We will give you Tracie back at this time. Okay. That was kind of a funny closure, but yeah, I got to get ready to go to the office today. So I was kind of wrap it up, Daniel. I got to go. All right, you guys, I love you so much. Please do click like. 13 people away from the drawing for 3 30-minute sessions. Again, if you want to go to the Daniel surprise, September 24th, that link's down below. Donation-based journey with Daniel. If you want to hit the live Q&A, that's September 16th. Sometimes I found myself saying October. So if I say October, I mean September 24th, September 16th. Those are important dates. Q&A, September 16th. We'll see you here live. I'll have Judy with me. She'll probably do a journey with everybody again. That's my hopes. Anyways, we'll encourage her to do that, right? All right, you guys, love you all. Thank you so much for being here. And until next time, bye-bye.